Hello everyone, my name is Kushal Ingre, and in this today's lecture we are going to discuss about the general characters and classification of Pisces. So here in this first slide we will start with this some of the general characters of the Pisces. So first of all we will understand what is meant by the Pisces. So Pisces are aquatic vertebrates, and these aquatic vertebrates are commonly known as fishes. And these fishes, they are the earliest and most primitive group of the vertebrates. In first point, we will learn about the habitat of the Pisces. So these are the few characters regarding to the habitat. That first one, these are the mostly marine and some are freshwater. It means that the most of the Pisces, they can occur in ocean or the seawater, and some are the freshwater. They occur in freshwater. A few are brackish water forms. Brackish means it is the mix of salt and the freshwater. For example, mangrove. So few examples of the Pisces, they are occurring in brackish water also. They are fully adapted to aquatic life. It means that their body and their whole uh, characters, their body or they are fully adapted to the aquatic life. It means that they cannot live or they cannot exist outside of the water. Second point is that about the body form. So their body is streamlined for efficient swimming. It means that if you see carefully, their body is nothing but it is the streamline. So towards the anterior part and towards the posterior part, they having the pointed body part or pointed body, so that while swimming it will be very easy for them and very less resistance will be applied against the water. Their body is divided into the three parts, that is head, trunk and tail. So this one is the head, then trunk and the tail part. They don't have the neck. So neck is absent. The body is bilaterally symmetrical. So if you cut this animal into the two equal half, from the lateral side, so their body shows the symmetry. It means that their body is bilaterally symmetrical, this side and the other side. Third one, that is skin and scales. If you see carefully, their body is covered with scales. Their skin is glandular. It means that their skin having the much more number of the glands, and this gland will release this slimy substance. Then exoskeleton present in the form of scales, and we can observe there are different types of the scales in these Pisces. So for example, placoid, which is occurring in shark, ganoid, cycloid and the ctenoid. So placoid, ganoid, cycloid and the ctenoid, these are the different types of the scales found in Pisces. Next point about the fins. So if you see here, these are the fins which are present over the body, and these fins they help in their locomotion. So the fins are locomotory organs. There are mainly two types of the fins they are occurring in this animal, that is paired fins and unpaired fins. So some of the examples of the fins they are occurring in a paired form. So pectoral and pelvic. So this one, that is pelvic fin, this one is, and this one is the pectoral fin. So pectoral fin and the pelvic fin, these are the paired fins, means from this side and from the other side also you will observe these fins, whereas other fin, that is dorsal, anal and caudal. So this one is the dorsal fin. These are the dorsal fin. So dorsal fin, then anal fin, this one is the anal fin and this one is the caudal fin. So these fins they are present in a unpaired forms, means their number is a single number and they are not present in a pair form. Next one is about the endoskeleton. So their body shows the either cartilaginous or bony endoskeleton. Then notochord may persist or be replaced by vertebral column. So in this animal, notochord may may persist, either it may present, or it can be replaced by the vertebral column. Now about talking about the respiration. So they carry out respiration with the help of gills. So they having that, this animal having the gills somewhere present in this area. There are 5 to 7 pairs of gill slits in cartilaginous fishes. So if you see the cartilaginous fish, in this fish you will observe 5 to 7 pairs of the gill slit, whereas in case of the bony fish you will observe there is a operculum. So this one is the bony fish and this one is the operculum. It is written here, it is given here, it is the gill cover, that is operculum. So if you open this gill cover or this operculum, inside this cover you will observe there are gills. Now coming to the next point, that is circulatory system. So two-chambered heart is present in these Pisces. So this two chamber consist of one atrium and one ventricle, and single type of circulation is present, or a single type of circulation is occurring in this animal. Now these animals are cold-blooded, that is poikilothermic animal. It means that they cannot maintain their body temperature. Coming to the next one, that is digestive system. So these Pisces having the complete digestive tract, these animals having the teeth. So teeth usually they are present, and their liver size is large, and swim bladder present in most of the bony fishes. So we'll observe that there is a bladder or a balloon-like structure which is called the swim bladder and present in most of the bony fishes. Talking about the nervous system, that these animals having the well-developed brain, and there are about 10 pairs of cranial nerves are present, and very important is that lateral line system is present. In this lateral line system detects the vibration. Now coming to the next one, that is excretion. So mesonephric kidneys are present, mesonephric kidneys form, it is present in this animal, and mainly these are the ammonotelic. It means that these Pisces release the nitrogenous waste in the form of ammonia. That's why it is called as the ammonotelic animals. Then about the reproduction. In these Pisces, sexes are separate, means male and females are separate. Fertilization usually external, means male and female will release their gametes outside of their body, and mostly they are oviparous, means they are going to release the eggs. Now coming to the next, that is classification of Pisces. So Pisces are broadly classified into the two main classes. So first class is nothing but the Chondrichthyes. They are also called as the cartilaginous fishes. So you are observing these two different fishes, and particularly these are the cartilaginous fishes. So cartilaginous fishes means what? They inside their body, their skeleton is made from the cartilage. So their general characters is nothing but uh, endoskeleton is cartilaginous. That's why they are called as the cartilaginous fishes. Mouth is present on the ventral side. So you will observe that this one this one is the dorsal side, and the lower it is the ventral side. Again, this one is the dorsal side, and the lower, which is we are not able to see here, that is the ventral side. So their mouth is present, means in case of this shark or in case of this fish, their mouth is present on the ventral side. There are 5 to 7 pairs of gill slits are present in these cartilaginous fishes. No operculum is present. Obviously, operculum is present in bony fishes. Placoid scales are present. Then heterocircle tail is present. Swim bladder is absent because swim bladder is present mostly in bony fishes. Internal fertilization is internal fertilization can be seen or observed in these cartilaginous fishes, and cloaca is present. Now, subclass means these cartilaginous fishes is again divided into the two subclasses. So first subclass, that is elasmobranchi, and second subclass is nothing but the holocephali. So the examples which are included In this elasmobranchi, that is Scoliodon, Pisces, Torpedo, and Trigon. So few examples are shown on the in this slide. This one is the sawfish, that is Pisces, and this one is the electric ray, that is Torpedo, and this one is the stingray, that is called as the Trigon. Then the coming to the next subclass, that is Holocephali. So one example is included here, that is called the ratfish. So this one is the ratfish. Now the other class, that is Osteichthyes, which is also called as the bony fishes. So talking about the general characters, their endoskeleton is made from the bone. That's why these are also called as the bony fishes. Their mouth is present on the terminal side. So you can see here, you can observe here, their mouth is present on this terminal part. 4 pairs of gills covered by the operculum. So this one is the operculum. Inside this there are 4 pairs of gills. Then cycloid or ctenoid scales. So these scales, either they may be the cycloid or the ctenoid. So cycloid or ctenoid scales will be present in these bony fishes. Homocircle type of the tail is present in these bony fishes. Swim bladder is present, and mostly external fertilization occurring in these bony fishes. No cloaca is present. Now these bony fishes are divided. This class is divided into again 2 subclasses. That is first Actinopterygi, that is called the ray fin fishes. So examples are Labiorota, that is called the rohu, Catla, that is Catla, and Exocetus, that is called the flying fish. So 2 examples are shown in this slide. That is rohu. This one is the rohu, and this one is the flying fish or the Exocetus. Coming to the next subclass, that is Sarcopterygi or low fin fishes. So this one includes hippocampus, that is seahorse, and Protopterus, that is lungfish. So this one is the African lungfish, and this one is the seahorse. So they are included into the Sarcopterygi, that is low fin fishes. So it was all about the general classification of the Pisces. So I have used this textbook, that is Modern Textbook of Zoology Vertebrates, written by the R.L. Kotpal. So I use this book as a reference for this literature. I hope that this point will be cleared to you. Thank you so much for listening this video.